Good evening, everybody. Captain Shane here. I'm back in the Southwest 737-800. We're at Chicago Midway, and we're going to be flying a short flight from here to Louisville, Kentucky. Now, that's an airbase. That's an airport that I know very well because I'm also in UPS, Virtual Air Cargo VA, and I fly in there all the time. So it'll be fun to go in there on a different airline with a different kind of aircraft because I don't really have a chance to fly 737s in there. I'm all loaded up. I got the flight plan in. I got the performance loaded. Everything is set. We're waiting for my friend Brian. And I'm going to post a link to his YouTube channel. He's going to be flying with us tonight. Little group flight here. That's his YouTube channel. Please check it out. Really cool dude. Does flight sim content like me. And also flies 737. So he's really cool. These only cool people fly these. Let's go over some pre-flight stuff here. Go over the flight plan. We are currently at Midway. We have a cost index of 29. Fuel on board is 14,000 pounds. 175 passengers. Cargo weight 9.6 for a total payload of 41.4. Cruise altitude is 32,000 feet. This will be a max power takeoff tonight. Max power flaps 5 because this is a 6,400 foot runway and this is kind of a big plane for this. So max power as calculated by SimBrief. Let's go over the taxi takeoff departure brief. So I've already gone over the flight plan. We're currently on the ground here at Chicago Midway, and it does appear that we have some ATC on for the moment. Power's on, which is cool. Appreciate that. And we are on the Midway 8 departure. But before we go over that, let's go over our planned taxi plans. We're going to push back onto Yankee facing southwest, and we're going to taxi down Yankee, crossing 3-1 right and 3-1 left, going all the way down to Yankee 1 and doing a max power brakes released full length departure off this runway because we're kind of heavy and it's a short runway. I do realize that my scenery here at Midway isn't exactly up to date. On my scenery, this taxiway hotel is still an active runway. I need to update the scenery. I believe there's a newer one that's out there. This is not a runway anymore. It's a taxiway. But in the sim, you'll see us crossing it, and it's going to look like an active runway. It is not. Just 3-1 right and 3-1 left. They'll be marked as 3-1 center and 3-1 left as we cross the active. Well, these are not active, but, you know, using in-service runways. That's what I meant to say. Okay. We're going to be flying the Midway 8 departure here, and the instructions are: our aircraft climb on a assigned heading for radar vectors to assigned route or depicted fix. Maintain 3,000, expect 10,000. 10 minutes after. Well, we don't have any center on, so we're going to kind of handle ourselves. But SimSky is where we're going to be going direct to after we take off. So, plan is to fly runway heading. And at 400 feet, I'm probably going to go ahead and engage LNAV. Or actually, I'll probably wait till climb thrust reduction, then we'll start to turn to the right to go direct to SimSky and proceed on course. So there's your taxi takeoff and departure brief. Let's do final cockpit preparation checklist. I'm going to get the APU started now. Lower MFD is on. Engine. APU is starting. Let's make sure we have EGT on the rise on that. EGT's coming up. Doors and windows are indicated closed. Passengers are loaded. Fuel's on board. Yaw dampers on. Electric hydraulic pumps on. Fuel pumps on. Parking brake. Set. AP generators are waiting for those to come online right now. And we're still waiting for Brian to load up anyway, so we have a minute here. I guess his computer died on him as he was setting up. All right, APU generators about to pop online here. There we go. APU gens are on. Will chocks and age. Move. Beacon light. Trim air. Engine bleeds off. APU bleeds on. And to start, we'll go ignition left. ACARS. Let's fire that up. Hey, ACARS is on. And we'll stand by for push and start. Hey, check it out. I think we got our buddy here. Oh, that's a short bus, big time. That's definitely him. I think that's the IEXG 737-300 Classic. Yep, that's our guy. Good deal. So, as he starts loading up, we'll go ahead and check the ATIS. Make sure that's all good, and we'll take a look at the surrounding traffic, see what we got. Oh, Anchorage. I flew an MD-11 in there yesterday off stream. Okay, is this gonna load? There we go. There we go. There's our boy Brian C., also a Southern California native like me. And it looks like we have a Southwest Airlines 737-800 on final for 4 right, coming in from Boston. All right, ATIS. Let's check that real quick. Got some ATIS. Okay, information Papa. Okay, wind 1105, 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds of 25,000 feet, temperature 28, viewpoint 18, altimeter 3009, ILS, runway 4 right approaches in use, landing and departing runways 4. Aircraft should operate mode C on all taxiways and runways, VFR departures indicate type. Alright, all good. Right now we're just waiting for Brian to get all set up in his aircraft. I think we'll go ahead and call the tug.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
We're talking on Discord, so I have that on our other screen. So as soon as he gives me the thumbs up that he's ready to push, we'll go ahead and call tower, which is not on the right frequency. 135.2. We'll call him up and request permission to push on the taxiway Yankee.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
South 1375, speed your discretion. For speed at our discretion for Southwest 1375.
Speed discretion? Why is he giving speed stuff as a tower? Normally we don't need to call for push clearance, but we're going to call because we're going to be pushing.
Diamond 3 Lima Sierra, report midfield downwind, runway 4 left.
We have
report
to
the
request
midfield downwind 4 left, 3 Lima Sierra.
Permission to push onto an active taxiway. That's why I had to call him.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
So I'd like to push here. Actually, you know what? What if we pushed here, then we can stay clear of the taxiway? And then we don't need to call for
and
that.
Diamond 3 Lima Sierra, midfield left downwind 4, runway 4 left.
We'll push here, and that way we stay off the
Diamond 3
active
Lima
taxiway.
Sierra, previous
Hope
arrival on
connected and
Southwest
bypass
73,
code
caution
inserted.
20
Leave
runway
parking
4 left, clear for the option. Clear for the option 4 left, 3 Lima Sierra. Skyline 1575, right when able, advise parking. Right when able, advise for that parking for Southwest 1375.
Hey, our homie made it here. He used up most of the runway, but I don't blame him. I would have too. You paid for it, you should get all of it. Busy night here at Southwest, or not Southwest, at Midway. It's nice to see ATC on. Southwest homies here.
We'll be parking Bravo 2 for Southwest 1375. Southwest 1375,
my pleasure, man.
Left turn to the gate, good day.
Thanks, Samantha. Hey, so,
Alright,
so
left turn to the
Brian
gate
is
for
Bravo
Southwest
Charlie.
1375. Thank
He's
you, sir.
from Southern California. I'm from Southern California, and Samantha's from Southern California. I think she's in the Palm Springs area, so it's a big Southern California party tonight here. It's West Coast,
Wind
West Coast.
1105.
How you looking, Brian? You about ready to push? Let me know.
And Diamond 3 Lima Sierra, continue left traffic until further advised. Runway 4 left, clear for the option.
Okay, copy
Continue
that.
left traffic until further advised and cleared for the option. 4 left, 3 Lima Sierra.
Oh man, I'm down for some tacos. What did I have tonight? I had some Italian sausage and some tomato basil cream thing with some penne pasta I made last night. It didn't turn out that great. I just reheated it for dinner because I didn't feel like cooking something else. Ugh, it was quite a forgettable meal, put it to you that way. Alright, we'll just wait for Brian's IRSs to align, and we'll be all set. I would much rather have tacos right now. And actually some beer sounds good, but I actually decided I'm going to lay off the alcohol for the next 20-something days. I'm going to stop snacking, drink less coffee in the morning because I like creamer in it, and I'm cut up all the alcohol because I'm heading back to London here in the next 20-something days to go see a friend, and I need to make sure I'm not packing on unnecessary fat for the trip, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to start eating a little better. Still exercising every day, but cutting out all the junk. At least until I get there. Then I'll have the junk. Yeah, Southwest party over here, man. Here's what I was talking about. This is considered an active runway here in X-Plane 12 with the scenery that I currently have. So when we cross this, we're not crossing an active runway. It's just a taxiway, hotel. The active is here and here. Alright, crew. I'll be back. I'm going to make sure my son's in bed since I'm waiting for Brian. I'll be back 1 minute and we'll basically start getting ready to go.
3 Lima Sierra, runway 4 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 4 left, 3 Lima Sierra.
Hey Brian, I'm probably gonna. I'll probably take off first because I think I'm gonna be a little faster than you anyway. Well, actually, no, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know what the performance is on that 737-300. So I'll let you decide if you want to taxi first or not. You just let me know. You're technically gonna be in front of me anyway. You're closer to the departure end. This tower view. I think I'm going to revise my taxi plan though. If I can. I'll leave it. Okay, let's start pushing.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, crew. Let's go ahead and start engine number 2. Rotation. Oil pressure's on the rise. Fuel on. Fuel flow, EGT. Oh man, another Southwest plane here. It's a party tonight. I get started on engine number 2, oil pressure lights out, starting 1. Rotation in 2. Pressure's good. Fuel on. Fuel flow. EGT.
Diamond 3 Lima Sierra, the wind 1105, runway 4 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 4 left, 3 Lima Sierra.
Hey, good start on engine number 2. Start checklist. At the ice not required, engine bleeds on. If you bleeds off, packs on. Isolation valve auto. Generator 1 and 2 on. APU secured.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright. Next checklist. Flap set to takeoff. Tap trim.
Tower, good evening, Southwest 349 with Papa, ready for push and start here at gate Bravo 11.
Southwest 349, they are welcome. Push starts approved on the Yankee. Use caution, I see as company Southwest 1776 just appeared on the ramp behind you, but it's approved.
Alright, we'll keep an eye on the company and pushback approved, Southwest 349.
In Tower Southwest 1776, we're going to taxi behind the company.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Just verify for me you're clear of Yankee.
Currently clear of Yankee. We're still on the ramp.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what's that about? That was fast. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Taxi clearance. We're gonna hold off on that. Okay. We'll taxi behind Brian here. We'll let him go first. Oh, that's okay. Oh, we never did figure out that better pushback, right? Didn't I give you the... Well, dude, we're gonna work on that, okay? We'll get that sorted out. Something screwy about that thing. We'll figure it out. I have a feeling you and I can, if we actually sit down and work on it together, we'll work it out. But some other night.
Number 3, Lima Sierra, runway 4 left, clear for the option. Clear for the option, runway 4 left, 3, Minister.
All right, Brian, you go first. You're in front, so we'll taxi behind you. Tell you what, since I'm sitting here, let's check the flight controls.
Midway Tower, Southwest 349, ready for taxi.
Southwest 349, runway 4 right, full length, taxi via Yankee, cross runways 31 right, 31 left at Yankee.
Alright, we cross both 31s on Yankee and full length for Southwest 349.
Midway Tower, Southwest 1776, ready for taxi. 4 right with information pop-up behind the company 349.
Southwest 1776, 1 ray, 4 right, follow the company, cross runways 31 right, 31 left, with a short wait for intro space.
Okay, we'll follow the company traffic on Yankee, full length, 4 right, cross the 3-1s, and we'll give him some room. Southwest 1776. Hi crew, let's go. Steering. Brakes. And the flight controls already checked. I didn't get the rudder though. Got it. On the right.
Number 3, Lima Sierra, change runway, expect runway 4 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 4 right, 3 Minister.
Number 3, Lima Sierra, on the go, make right traffic until advised.
On the go, we'll make right traffic for runway 4 right, 3 Minister.
Alright, so before takeoff checklist, lower MFD is configured. Before VNAV, armed, and heading select. ICAS, no oil pressure lights, no alerts. Brian, you're not taxiing in the spirit of Southwest Airlines, man. Give us some gas, bro. Come on, we should be doing 50 knots down this taxiway. Okay, all the lights are on, crossing the runway. This is actually not 31 center, this is 31 right, but again, my scenery is a little messed up. That's okay. All the lights on when we're crossing the active.
Attention, aircraft, Chicago Midway, that's Quebec now, currently altimeter 3009, winds variable at 4.
Okay, information Quebec, same altimeter, winds are now variable. And lights stay on for crossing this runway.
Silent 488, thanks for Quebec. Bush is starting the Yankees approved. Call for taxi. Southwest 349 on departure, turn right heading 130, runway 4 right, clear, dual clear for takeoff.
I'm gonna go ahead and get
Alright,
that.
departure 130, clear for takeoff, 4 right, Southwest 349.
Alright, crew.
Diamond 3 Lima Sierra, as you enter the downwind, traffic departing your runway prior to your arrival to Southwest 73, reported in sight.
Departing traffic in sight, 3, Lima.
Number 3 Lima Sierra, caution wake turbulence, runway 4 right, clear for the option.
Caution to wait, cleared for the option, runway 4 right, 3, Lima.
Alright, Brian, have a safe flight, man. I'll be right behind you. Good takeoff. Alright, we'll hold short here. Alright, let's see him go.
Southwest 1776, hold short 4 right, landing traffic.
Hold short 4 right, Southwest 1776.
I'm at 3 Lima Sierra, go around, turn north, climb maintain 2000. Go around, go north, climb maintain 2003, sir. Lima Sierra, my apologies, a little longer in position than expected. Enter left traffic, runway 4 left, please.
Roger, we'll overfly and enter left traffic for runway 4 left, 3, sir.
Southwest 1776, runway 4 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 4 right, Southwest 1776. Uh-oh. Brian took too long to get off the runway and the poor guy had to go around. I'm just kidding. It's not Brian's fault. It's the controller. Just got him in too tight. The other guy. Alright, I'm taking full freaking length here. I want every inch of this runway, so we'll take this outer taxiway line here. I want every inch of it. Oh god, that doesn't sound right. Never mind.
Southwest 349, leaving my airspace, change advised, frequencies approved, safe flight.
Alright, advisory for Southwest 349, we'll see you.
Southwest 1776, expect about 2 minutes in position for intrail spacing.
Okay, we'll hold for 2 minutes here for spacing Southwest 1776. Alright, so
Number 3 Lima Sierra, runway 4 left, clear for the option.
basically
Clear
what
for
the
the option,
controller
runway 4 left, 3 Lima Sierra.
is saying is he's going to have us hold for a couple minutes to give us some space between Brian, who just took off, and ourselves. So that makes sense, and that actually makes it easier for us to kind of coordinate in flight. Let's see, what is his flight plan? Exactly the same as mine. Cool. This controller's doing a really good job tonight. Very professional.
Southwest 488, ready for taxi. Southwest 488, runway 4 right, taxi via Yankee, cross runways through on right, through on left. 488, Yankee, cross, through on left, through on right. Southwest 488.
There goes Brian. We'll be right behind him.
Southwest 1776, traffic on the go from the parallel of the Diamond, report inside.
Traffic's in sight.
Southwest 1776, maintain visual separation, turn right heading 130, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 4 right, turn right heading 130. We'll keep the traffic in sight. Southwest 1776. Alright, crew. Right, I'm holding the brakes.
November 3 Lima Sierra, make left traffic until advised. Make left traffic until advised, 3 Lima Sierra.
Alright, this will be a max power takeoff. Hold on tight. Here we go. Set takeoff thrust. Brakes released. Woohoo! And 1 toga.
Knots.
A lot of hold.
Number 3 Lima Sierra, traffic on the roll, the parallel to Southwest 73, report inside. Departing traffic inside, 3 Lima Sierra. Number 3 Lima Sierra, caution when turbulence, runway 4 left, clear for the option. Clear for the option, runway 4 left. 3 Lima
That's
Sierra.
great. You're up.
Hey, heading select.
1,000.
And 1.
Southwest 1776, leaving my airspace, change of mind, frequency approved, good day.
Okay, over to Unicom, Southwest 1776. So long. Alright, let's go LNAV. Plus 1.
Southwest 488, runway 4 right, line up and wait.
Flaps up. checklist, landing gear. Flaps up. Auto brakes off. Lights off. Start switches off. Holding fail altimeters. Brian, what's your final cruise and Mach number? Yeah, good job on that. Hey, Malps, let's see you, man. Hey, thanks, Zach. Hey, great. Hey, I love it when advanced controllers show up. Zach, great controlling tonight. Very professional. Hope you heard my nice comments about you. Thanks for hopping on for us tonight. I really appreciate that. Hey, Brian, when you get a moment, let me know what your final cruise and Mach number is going to be so I can maintain spacing. Brian, are you up on Unicom? Absolutely, man. You're going to see me at Midway a lot more often, Zach, because I recently joined this Southwest virtual airline, and I really like the short runways there. Most of the airports that I fly in and out of don't have 6,400 foot runways, so I really enjoy the takeoffs and landings there. I get really short landings, and I get to use max power takeoffs, which I typically don't get in this thing. So I'll be at Midway quite a bit. I hope to see you there again. Alright, crew, 16.5 across 18,000 feet will go over the standard. Okay, stand by for altimeters. Okay, standard. Orbital check at flight level 190. Coming up on cross check.
Hey Shane, how do you read?
5x5, man. Hey, what's your final cruise and Mach number gonna be? Cross check.
Alright, we're planned up 340 for the Mach. We'll probably go 78.
That's perfect, man. I'm gonna be leveling off at 320 and 0.76 Mach. That'll give us good spacing into Louisville.
Alright, roger.
Cool. All right, so Brian's going to be 2,000 feet above and doing about 0.303 Mach faster, so that should give us the spacing we need to get into Louisville without sitting on top of each other. Yeah, I already like our spacing. It's pretty good here. Look at Brian making this wide turn over here. I'm just giving him a hard time. It's fine. But now we're on the LNAV here, so we should be following more or less the same direction of flight. flight level 230 for 320. Looking forward to flying into Louisville tonight in a 737 because I normally do this in an MD-11 or something a lot bigger. So this will be fun. Let's take a look at the weather at Louisville right now. 1605. All right, well that's going to be about a 5-knot tailwind there. That's okay. Can land with 10 knots, and we're going to use runway 35 left, which is the longer of the two. So let's shoot for Alpha 6 taxiway. Usually this is where I can get off even in an MD-11, so we'll shoot for Alpha 5 or Alpha 6 when we land here. That'll put us in a nice spot to taxi into the terminal ramp. Love Cars does not give me an arrival gate, and I don't really know where Southwest typically parks, so we'll ask Google. Terminal C, gates 2 and 3. Okay. Terminal C, gates 2 and 3. Let's take a look at that. Where's Terminal C? That's not even a thing. Even talking about there is no Terminal C. Alright, that thing's lying to me. No Terminal C. What is that even talking about? Man. Okay. I think we need to use Terminal B. Yeah, look, Southwest B15 and B17. What the heck is... Google's lost their mind. B15 and B17.
1,000 to go.
Oh yeah. Alright, crew, stand by to level off. We'll figure this out here when we level off here. And I don't know what the heck that was about. Terminal C. There's no Terminal C. FMC speed VNAV path. Okay, leveled off. Let's go back to figuring out this terminal thing. The B15 and 17. Alright, so we're parking here. That's easy enough. So 15 and 17 are right there. Alright. Let's see, how long do we have till top of descent? Not very long. Let's go ahead and brief it up now. Landing data. Let's go ahead and get up love cars. Let's see, landing fuel is estimated to be 7.7. 35 left, let's request. Okay, flaps 30, VRF 148, so approach speed 153. Auto brakes 3 seems a little inappropriate to me. I don't think we need to do that. We use auto brakes 2, it's a 10,000 foot runway. Flaps 30. $148. Alright. Landing data is set. We are on the J-22 arrival. Let's bring that up. Crossing restrictions in here. We'll make sure the FMC is tracking. At Lisa 280 between 14 and 17. And this thing has us stepping down here all the way in. And at Luz, we'll cross it at 6,000 feet and expect, at deeper, we'll expect vectors to the ILS 35 left. We won't be getting vectors because there's no ATC on, so we'll vector ourselves. And we're planning on the ILS 35 left approach. Oh, you know what? I take that back. We're going to use RNAV tonight because that'll get us in a little bit tighter. So we'll fly the RNAV Zulu runway 35 left approach from DePaul. I think that'll be better. ILS takes us way out here. We can cut the corner on this pretty hard. So let's do that. So after Die Hard, we'll pick it up here. Yeah, we'll do the RNAV Zulu runway 35 left. Let's put that in. DePaul. Insert. Got that in there. Hey Brian, we're going to be planning for the RNAV Zulu runway 35 left approach. The ILS takes you way far out there. The RNAV will cut you in closer.
Alright, I was planning for the ILS, but I could make a shortcut and probably intercept that Ollie. Make it tight and short.
I'll copy that. Alright, let's brief this RNAV Zulu approach. Alright, so RNAV Zulu. Pick it up at DePaul. 210 knots, 6,000 feet. And Beepo. We need to be down to 190 knots. And as we roll out onto Cardinal, we need to be at 2,400 feet, and then we'll pick up a 3-degree glide slope or glide path down to the runway threshold at 464 feet, 464. Decision altitude is going to be 769 baro. RVR is 1/2 mile visibility. MSA from the threshold to 35 left is 3,600 feet. In the event of a missed approach, we'll climb to 1,000 feet and then climbing left turn to 4,000, direct Damon and hold. So we'll keep this in mind because we are going to be kind of cutting the corner on Brian as he goes in on the ILS. So if we get too close, we need to go around. We're going to fly the published mist, at least initially. We'll start heading outbound to Damon until we clear the runway. Then we'll come back south and kind of fly a left closed traffic pattern for 35 left. Alright, decision altitude is 769 baro. Landing altitude is 450. Seatbelt signs, let's go and get those on. The first officer call the cabin, let them know we're about ready to start down. And let's get a check on weather. A Louisville Information Hotel. Arriving at landing on 35 right and left. We're going to be using 35 left. Wind 1605, so about a 5-knot tailwind. Few clouds at 800 feet? No? Really? It's still VFR, but that's literally right at our decision altitude. So if we have like a straight cloud blocking the runway at 800 feet, we may have to go around because of the weather. Okay. Okay, looks like Brian is in front of us now. He's already started his descent. He's already 2,000 feet below. We have about 10 miles to go till we head down. Okay. I didn't get my chime. That's why I didn't head down. Okay, let's set it to MSA. I didn't hear my little FMC chime. I think it's because this thing's all weird configured. Where are my chimes at? Where's my dinger at? Nope, that ain't it. FMC beep sound, there it is. Okay, good. How are we looking on speed? Really fast, actually. Speed brakes. Busy looking at my EFB and I'm just getting a little faster. Hey, Brian's out about 20 miles in front of us. I see that. Good separation right now. Although we are catching up to him on altitude, but that's fine because he's just flying the restrictions that are published. Actually, there's 2 aircraft on TCAS now. What's the other one? Oh, American Airlines. That was kind of a close one there. Hey, Brian, how close did that American Airlines get to you? That seemed kind of close on my end. FMC speed?
You know what, Shay? I didn't even know about that. I didn't get him on TCAS, so.
Probably wasn't that close then. Hey, heading down, retard. Throttle's on. Altimeter 3008 will preload that. Speed brakes a little fast. All right, retract. altimeter's 3009. Cross check at 17. And let's go exterior lights. And engine start switches, continuous. Approach checklist complete. FMC speed. Alright, altimeters are cross-check. Okay, heading down again. Stepping down to 15,000 now. FMC speed. Okay, I don't see Brian on TCAS anymore, but that's fine. We probably have a bit of altitude deviation here at this point. So we're going to be on the same flight path until we get to Die Hard. He's going to continue on the Luz and Deer. My guess is if he wants to fly, if he's looking to shoot the ILS, he'll at least want to go to Deer. At deeper. That'd be a good place to get down to about 3,500 feet or so, 3,000 feet. Turn left to Ollie and pick up this fix into the ILS. We're going to be cutting the corner on him pretty hard here, flying the RNAV, so we'll keep an eye on that. I don't want to cut him off, so I'll tell you what we can do. Let's speed intervene this thing and get slowed down now. Let's slow down to 210 knots here. That'll give us a lot of extra spacing into Louisville. I take that back. Let's make it 230. That's too slow. 230 is fine. Speed brakes, track. Brian, I'm going to switch over to CTF now.
Say, okay, what is it?
124.2 for Louisville. 124.2.
All right, copy 24-2.
We're actually really high here. Yeah, we're 1,100 feet high. Let me get down a little faster here. Oh, HD. So I always fly into Louisville with UPS. MD-11, 767, 757, big stuff. So I'm flying in here tonight in a 737 because I never get to do that. Because there's really no flights. Oh yeah, hey, we're doing a group flight, man. I got Brian on here with me right now. We flew out of, we're about 3 or 4 minutes separated. He took off first, he's in a 737-300, I'm in the 800. So yeah, we're doing a group flight tonight, HD. Where were you? We needed you at Midway. You missed out, bro. That is definitely Brian. He is in front of us. Okay, we're still a little fast here, but... not fast, but we're still a little... high. And big up. FMC speed, VNAV path. Okay, speed brakes. Okay, we're back on our glide path here. Or, I shouldn't say glide path, the vertical profile. And there's old Louisville out there. Nice to see it. Haven't been here in a couple weeks. And we got Brian out in front of us here. Well, it wasn't initially planned. I was going to do it the other way, and then Brian asked if he could come along, or said he was going to come along, and I said, well, absolutely. I love group flights, man. It's kind of a pop-up group flight at the last second. But I'll never say no to that. So, no, there's no way you could have known HD. It happened at the last minute there, sorry. I don't see Brian on my Navigraph, but I think I see him on VATSIM radar. It looks like he's making that turn south now. That's good.
Hey Shane, we're going down to 4,000, and I'll let you know when I start making that left turn direct to Ollie.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a 360 turn here just to make sure we have enough spacing, because this RNAV cuts in really tight, and I don't want to cut you off. So we'll do a 360 here. So go ahead and fly as you need to.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and extend the downwind, that way you don't have to do that 360. That's up to you.
I want to fly the published RNAV, and it's a really tight turn, so I'll just do a 360 here. You press on with yours. All right, crew, here's what we're going to do.
All right, we're going direct Ollie now.
Copy that. Crew, we're going to do a 360 here and then get back on course to DePaul. We're going to do this here to give Brian enough time. We'll make it a tight 360 though. We want to make sure he has enough time to fly his ILS, and I don't want him to feel rushed. So we'll just do a little orbit here, and then we'll go right back direct to Depaul, and then we'll be set up for our RNAV approach with no issues here. This will be fun to watch on this. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. I couldn't do better myself. Okay, we'll get this on an intercept course, and then we'll go back on to LNAV here.
Louisville traffic southwest 349 currently established on the ILS 35 left.
Alright, let's go LNAV. Back to VNAV speed, or FMC speed. FMC speed, LNAV, VNAV path. Alright, we're good, guys. Alright, cool. See that little 360 we did gave Brian enough time to get in on the ILS here. If we did not do this, we definitely would have cut him off. So I'm kind of glad we did. I don't want to cut him off. There he is. In fact, maybe we're still going to cut him off. No, we're good. He's on the ILS now. Okay, HUD cripple alert. Gotta have it. Oh yeah, we're way clear now. He's pretty deep into the ILS now. Have a good landing, Brian. We got plenty of spacing now. No issue.
Roger that. We're looking good so far. Got you inside around 10-ish.
Yeah, no factor. You're good. All right, crew. We're set up. Let go. Flaps 1. Let's keep it going to flaps 5. Okay, there's Brian on kind of a shortish final there.
Louisville traffic southwest 349 short final 35 left.
And Louisville traffic UPS. Southwest 1776 is on the RNAV Zulu runway 35 left approach. Speed brakes, we're fast. I said UPS. Feature habit, man. Man, this thing does not want to slow down. Let's get some gear out. Flaps 15. And speed brakes retract. and armed. Flaps 30. Okay, final check was landing it down 3 degrees, full handles arm, auto brakes 2, flaps and slats 30, altimeter's cross check landing clearance. Louisville traffic southwest 1776 on final feedback lap. Alright, autopilot. Auto throttle. Set miss approach altitude 4,000 feet. Range rings? What do you mean? Which range rings are you talking about?
Louisville traffic, southwest 349 cleared at 35 left on Bravo. We'll taxi to the ramp by Bravo, Mike. And Quebec.
Yeah, the weather's coming in. It's still making its turn, so... Range rings. Which range rings? I'll check it later. I'm not sure. Ooh, wind shift. What's up with that wind? I hope it doesn't happen again. This is not the reported weather. This is very different than what the ASUS said. Wind keeps shifting, man. Oof. There's our tailwind. Alright, we're good, we're good. I got it. You see how that wind just flopped over on us real quick?
Approaching minimums.
Little fast.
Minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50. 30. 10.
Auto brake 3 would have been better. I didn't take into consideration the tailwind there. All right. We'll take this taxiway here. wind was really messing with me at the end there. Okay, have to line check the spoiler handle. Up, retract. Disarm, flaps up, auto brakes off, radar off, landing lights, taxiway, strobe lights off, engine start switches off, APU, start, clock stop, snap trim. Okay, after line of checklist complete, let's figure out where we're at here. Okay, so short taxi, we're gonna take Golf over to Mike, and then onto the ramp. We're gonna park over here. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're not taking off again. Louisville scenery isn't my normal one. This doesn't look right. Bravo 9. That's not the right one. Alright, wrong gate. Tell you what, we'll just go park by Brian. This ain't working out. Alright, I know where I need to park. That works there. Nope. Open. Window heat. Probe heat. Stop damper. Parking brake released. APU off. Well, other than some taxi shenanigans and some weird winds at the end, this is pretty good. Yeah. Hey, Brian, thanks a lot, man. Thanks so much for being here tonight and flying with me, dude. I love these short flights, so I plan on doing a lot of these for Southwest. That's why I joined this VA, so I can do short flights all the time, because they're really good for the YouTube audience. And I just, a lot of times, because I have kids and we got soccer practice and all this crap, I don't have a lot of time in the evening, so these 1 hour flights or so are perfect for me. So I'll be flying out of Midway a lot more often, because there's a lot of 1 hour or shorter flights available out of there. And I love the short runways. It's just fun. So yeah, great flight as always, man. Very professional as always. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Tomorrow night I'm definitely gonna be streaming again, although I don't know if it's gonna be MD-11 or another 737 flight. So I hope you guys will join me again. And thanks to everybody who was here tonight. You have a good evening. Oh, before I go, let's see what Love Car said my landing was. It felt good to me, but you know. Let's see. 45 feet per minute. 45 feet per minute. Yeah, that's what it felt like too. Yeah, that was some butter. We churned some butter on the runway today. Yeah, I don't mind that. I had a change of heart at where I wanted to park, so. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Good night. Yeah, that was some butter, Samantha. Butter.